This demonstration is going to show how to do a negative stain. I am wearing the proper PPE. I have my lab coat, I have my gloves, I have my goggles. I'm going to need 2 slides in order to perform this stain. The first slide will be for my sample preparation, and the other is going to be to spread. The very first thing that I'm going to need to do is to sterilize my loop. So I'm going to use my hot incinerator, and I will make sure that I completely sterilize my loop for aseptic technique. As that's cooling, I'm going to obtain a drop of nigrosin. I can use nigrosin or India ink. For this negative stain, I'm going to use nigrosin. It is an acidic dye, and therefore it will stain the background and not the organism. My sterile loop should be cool. I'm going to pick up aseptically a colony. So I'm just going to lift the lid slightly. I'm going to pick up an isolated colony. I've got some on my loop there, and I'm going to try to transfer those organisms into the drop of dye. When that's complete, I'm going to completely burn off that India ink. I do not want that to contaminate a future work. That's done. I can put it aside. And then I'm going to use the edge, the short edge of a slide to do the spreading. I'm going to push into the ink so that capillary action grabs that ink. And then I'm going to just drag across the slide like so. And I will dispose of this in the proper waste container for contaminated glass. And this slide I'm going to allow to dry completely, and then I'll be able to focus on it directly all the way up to oil immersion without using a cover glass once it's dry. And I will be able to adjust my microscope with a lot of light to come through this dark slide, and of course adjusting my contrast. I will be able to dispose of this, and since we have a drop there, that would be considered contaminated. All right, that's it. Ready to dry and observe.